I'm George.
And I'm Alex.
We've been making puppet videos on my YouTube channel for years now.
But we have a problem.
We never had much of a plan for our characters.
And to a newcomer, it can get confusing very fast.
So in this podcast, we're going to make sense of the story we were just stringing along.
Hello listeners, welcome to the third episode of Stringing Along, where we've just discovered that we're wearing the same socks.
Oh my gosh. That was
This is my other... Where's your other foot,
complete
George?
coincidence.
Yes.
Anyway, you continue with the intro.
I don't know. How are you? I can't ask the viewers that. I'll just ask you. How are you, George?
I'm great. Let's get this feckin' episode over with. No, I'm enjoying this. I'm having like a great time here. We're loving this. Give me the money. No, we're not making. We're not making any money out of this.
Right then, let's continue. This is episode 3 of Stringing Along, and also episode 3 of the podcast. It's The Robber Robs the Bank.
The bank. We're supposed to know what bank it is. We don't say a bank. It's the bank. You should know.
Can you give us a dramatic sting there? Like a thunder strike or a bum 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 bum?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, there you go. Let's do it again. Say it again.
Okay. Episode 3 is The Robber Robs the Bank.
Where does that music come from? Anyway.
I summon it.
Yeah, exactly. So this was published on Tuesday, June 26th, 2018. It has 38 views as recording this. I saw that it didn't have any likes, which is sad. But oh well. No, it didn't have any dislikes either. It was the first non-reformed video title. What does that mean?
Well, in the case of the last 2 episodes, clearly we've gone back and added some lines into the video titles. You can see here, we've got sort of a uniform thing. All of the first words, all the words have been capitalized, the first letter, except for like episode 2, that's block caps. But here you've got block caps on the episode title, but then there's a random number of spaces between 1, 2, 3, 4 between.
And it's uneven, which I hate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7 spaces. So maybe you can reformat that once this podcast episode has gone out. It's a bit dark if you're watching us on YouTube, but we're gonna power through this because we haven't got much time. Come on, George, let's get into the episdoBAM bada bam bada bam.
The whole series was marked as made for kids, which I don't think I did.
Yeah, this is something I noted. I know I just decided to sprinkle it into this episode, seeing as so much to say. No, there's plenty to say about this episode, and I want to actually go out because I was looking at George's channel and I wanted to see how many videos of his were actually made for kids, marked as made for kids. So 30 of them, or maybe that's just because it's on this page. Okay, 35 of them actually.
Okay.
But you can see here this video. Episode 3 anyway, it was marked as made for kids by you.
By me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same with the rest of Jurassic City, except for episode 1, that was marked by YouTube.
Okay. I can't be bothered to change them. Anyway,
it's for kids. This is a kids show.
Yeah, I don't think.
Unlike this podcast, we can swear if we want. Do you want to swear?
Yeah,
Come on, go swear. Screw it. Actually, I remember I said that once, like, when we were 8 or so, and you said, Alice, you can't say that. That's a swear word.
Oh, no. Oh, well. How much we've matured. Anyway, let's start with the actual video. So 0 seconds in, what we got, Alex?
Well, we've got a slightly different logo than before. It seems very wrong. You know, the dinosaur, it's completely changed.
Really?
So, yeah, it's kind of if you put a screenshot up of it when we're editing, it's far lower effort.
Really?
Like it's just sort of like a dog head more than
dog head, yeah, jeez. You might have drawn that.
Yeah, and it's funny because episode 2 and episode 3 were published the day after each other.
Yeah, oh really? Okay,
So maybe we recorded episode 2 beforehand, or maybe we accidentally wiped it out.
Or maybe we recorded them on the same day. Because like episode 2 was very short, as we discussed.
Then what happened between the recordings?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
And after that, I've noticed something in the background. You see in the background of the second shot, as in after the title card, there's a little plastic jug in the background, and just remind me of how happy that jug made me. I got it from school, and I just used to carry it on my shoulder like a TV camera.
Really?
Do you not remember that?
I don't remember. I'd have to see it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll see an editing anyway. It'll remind me of it, but
You can put
wow.
in an editor's note now in audio.
Wow,
Exactly.
yeah, that's really nostalgic. What? My goodness. 26 seconds in, we say now on Jurassic City.
Yeah, and it's I noted that because it's obvious that we've rubbed out the word previously, and it's this kind of red marker left on that. We pick up where the last episode, exactly where it left off, and they give up on chasing the robber. They say, he's too young, we're too old.
I don't think we should run after him anymore. He's too young, we're too old.
Which is fair to say,
Yeah,
I guess
so. They finally given up. I'm surprised they made it that far, to be honest, if I'm being honest.
And in comes the first passage of time in this series, where we have a caption that says, "A few days later."
A few days later.
Yes, that we also drew on the whiteboard. So,
a funny thing about that caption is that you wrote "roar" next to it.
Oh, really? I remember that, actually, yeah. Just a nice little...
Why did you do that?
I don't know. Fitted.
A nice little what? What was it a nice little...
I don't know.
You said it was a nice little... And then
It was a nice little... Yeah, there you go. It was a nice little...
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Fiona comes to her senses.
Yes, there is a police force in the city.
Oh, there is, yes.
Yeah, she says something like, he's for the police, or we'll leave him to the police,
It's up to the police or something, yeah.
Well, it was very nice of you to bring me on this cruise ship, Gertrudosaurus. No problem, Fionasaurus. Do you remember that dinosaur who stole the money from the ATM? He was Hagrid. Oh, sure he was. But let the police deal with him anyway. He's not for us.
They've given up after a few days, and they're just relaxing now. Gertrude, sorry, because Gertie is the name of George's cat. If you're a first-time listener, hello to our first-time listeners. Make sure to read the show positively.
I mean, if this is your first episode, you probably want to see the last two, if you want to understand everything. But oh well. So Jurassic City Bank.
Don't skip ahead to that yet.
Why?
Because I was about to say that Gertrude brought Fiona on a cruise ship because
yes.
she must have been freaked out by the whole robbery affair, and it was very nice for her.
Yeah, she seems to be very freaked out about all the drama that they go through, which is a characteristic of her, as we see later on.
But for some reason, Gertrude, trying to have Fiona relax, brings up the robber, which I didn't mention. Yeah. Which is a bit of a strange thing to do, but I suppose it's necessary to, reintroduce the character to the audience.
Yeah.
And we'll meet this character again outside Jurassic City Bank.
Yes, so he goes into the bank.
Yeah.
And robs it, and we get some lovely sounds of the alarm going off from you.
Play that.
Here's the Jurassic City Bank, Jurassic City's main bank. I think I should rob it. Let me go in. Well, that was a good robbery. Now take it away.
Hey you! Come back with the money!
I think it's funny that the bank robbery is very spur of the moment decision. Like, it seems like it when he says, Jurassic City Bank, Jurassic City Bank. Oh, you just heard it.
Yeah. He seems surprised that, oh no, like, what's the word? Like, I don't know what the word is.
He seems unready?
Yeah, like he's...
Unprepared?
I guess so, because he literally goes in with nothing.
Yeah.
And he comes out with nothing, but guess what? Imagine.
He's robbed loads of money, and then there's an appearance from a bank clerk.
Which is the same guy as the bus driver, the taxi driver. Oh, what else? The motorbike owner without the hat. Same guy. Different voice because you voiced him. And also when we after the cutaway when the robber went into the bank, when he came out, you were behind the whiteboard when you controlled the robber and the...
Yeah, I went in from outside the whiteboard and then I got in and he came out.
Yeah. So there you go. And it was also, we had to pause when you were talking about when you were talking with the robber, you had to like stop with the alarm sound effects.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we had to. We didn't. I wasn't the one making it or something.
Now that I've got the money, I'd better get a speedboat and speed away. Nah.
Wait, are you the guy that robbed my motorbike a few days ago?
No, I'm his brother. Now give me your speedboat.
Oh, no! Come back here! Well, that's the second vehicle I've lost this week.
So we reacquaint ourselves with the owner of the motorbike from last time.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about him is that he's wearing a blue hat, which the taxi driver was wearing in the last episode. Which, what is up with that?
I don't know.
They are not the same person, are they?
They could be. The
Well, he was-
lore,
he was-
man.
He was just working in the bank. He can't be the same person.
No, he can't. I guess.
But here's this exchange brought up something that I think you were confused about for a while. Was the robber says after the owner of the speedboat asks him, "Hey, you the guy who stole my motorbike?" "No, I'm his brother."
Oh yeah. So
thought-
I get confused, like, if he actually has a brother or if it was just a joke. I guess it was just a joke.
Yeah.
Even though we have a wiki page about his brother, but oh well.
What?
We do.
Oh.
I always thought, right, this is later in Tiffany's adventure when Tiffany gets help for the robber. I thought that was his brother that helped him.
Oh,
I thought it was.
that's a very interesting idea.
Because, like, the robber is, like, out there doing all the stuff. They're not calling people to help people. I feel like the robber should be, like, he keeps to himself. He only robs by himself. And then the robber's brother's, like, the dealer who helps people and stuff like that.
That's an
So,
interesting
you
idea.
know,
Yeah.
he could have a brother. Or maybe it was just him covering on that, you know. I don't know. Either one.
We'll be coming to Tiffany's Adventure in another little while.
Yes. It's the one after this, I'm pretty sure.
1 minute 55 seconds that I'm wearing a shirt. You can see the shirt I'm wearing in the background of the shot. It's not this.
Yeah.
I pointed at myself for audio listeners. It doesn't make sense. But I don't remember having that shirt. And it
Really?
just reminded me that I had that shirt, which is very interesting, isn't it?
Wow, yes.
It's kind of blue and black checkers on it. Isn't that
Yes.
very interesting? Yes, it is very interesting. Thank you,
Yes,
George.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for your continued support.
Anyway, when they were on the cruise,
Yes.
Gertrude and the tour guy was talking about the castle of T-Rex O'Toole.
Oh, look, the tour guide is going to show us the island.
Here in the middle of the lake is Jurassic City Island.
It has a castle on it which is hundreds of years old.
It was once ruled by the king of the dinosaurs, T-Rex O'Toole.
Well, that's fascinating. I never knew about the king of the dinosaurs, T-Rex O'Toole, living on that island.
Which is there's like a lot of lore like before like the recorded history of Jurassic history of the Pukuli universe.
Recorded as in featured in videos.
Yeah, video recorded, like everything. And T-Rex O'Toole was like, we're not going to get into it right now. It's a lot, but like he built
We'll
a
come to
castle.
it.
He was the founder of Jurassic City.
We're coming to it way later. It's one of our latest additions to the
Yes.
lore.
Exactly.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah.
I wanted to note about the castle that they visit. Also, they call it a cruise ship. It seems far smaller than that. It just looks like a boat tour. I'd say
Yeah,
it's that.
it's not a cruise ship. It was just a tour, not like they. I doubt they were going all the way around everywhere.
Have you ever been on a cruise ship?
Nope, and I never want to.
Oh, really?
No, I get seasick so easily.
Well, you know, what if you like? I heard people say that it's a convenient way to visit other countries. Like you don't have to. You don't have
It
to have,
takes
like,
so long on boats. You could
Yeah,
just
but this-
fly there for a couple hours.
There's a whole life on the boat as well. You can go out dancing on the boat. I'm doing a dance move. If you want to see this on YouTube, you should go look at it.
Nah, you just stick to Spotify.
Yeah.
So you don't have to see him.
Or any other podcast
Yes, we
platform
get it.
of your choice.
So about the castle, back to that.
Yeah.
Did we say in the video that was hundreds of years old? But to fit the lore that
Also, dinosaur history in
dinosaur
general.
history, it would most likely be millions of years old because it was millions of years that they were extinct or whatever. And we could say that in our universe that dinosaurs live for millions of years, I guess. I think. It's still a bit mishy-mashy, but yeah. Because I'm pretty sure way, way, way later, Theodosaurus and Gertrudosaurus either one say that they were alive when T-Rex O'Toole was about. So, yeah, but that's way ahead.
Yes, sir.
2:22. 2 minutes.
2 minutes 22.
Yes.
The robber, it's an example of one of our slip-ups where we feature a character that isn't supposed to be the shot, just thrown carelessly into the background of another shot.
Yeah.
So the robber isn't supposed to be there for our first-time listeners.
Yeah.
But there's a pause in this particular one, and the robber is removed after it. So I guess maybe we were preparing him for the next bit, because that's when he comes around the docks.
Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes 30.
I thought this was kind of interesting set design, where you had set design. It's two chairs next to each other, meant to
Yeah.
look like a path or a gateway.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of it?
We had to improvise. I mean, what we had with our budget, I think it was good. Again, imagine that there was a dock gate or whatever, front gate.
Oh, nearly out of the docks. Just need to get through this gap. We're about to go back to the docks now. Hey, look, there's that robber again on a speedboat. I'd say it's most likely stolen. No, the ladies are back again. Hey, Captain, block the gate into the docks. There's a robber there.
Okay then, we'll go block the docks now because there's a robber there. Everybody, get ready.
What are they doing? No, they're gonna block the docks. I better get out quick.
That's me doing the announcement after Gertrudosaurus and Fionasaurus notice that the robber is making his way out of the docks on the stolen speedboat, and the guy running the boat tour just takes it.
Yeah, like, same with the bus
Excellent.
driver. Oh, I'll take you wherever you want. And then when someone asks the cruise guy to do something incredibly out of the ordinary, block the docks with
Yeah.
a massive boat. Oh, everybody get ready. I don't get paid enough to do this, but let's do it anyway. Like, anyway, I guess Gertrude and Fionasaurus have a great influence over everyone or something. But, yeah, the robber gets down. He was so...
I'm quoting Chumbawamba there. I'm saying the robber gets down, but he gets up again.
Oh, okay.
You're never gonna get him down.
Exactly.
What was I applying that to? I was basically that he got away.
Yeah. So, like, once they block the docks, Gertrude and face the robber, I guess back on shore, because he was on the speedboat, but he got off the speedboat, basically, because he couldn't get out the docks. And they face him face to face.
They exchanged some very snarky remarks.
Yes.
It's
And
very good.
the ladies, we might refer them to the ladies now, Gertrude and Fionasaurus.
It's over now. Give us all the money. Oh, that's strange. You seem to have more than usual. Well, that's because I robbed Jurassic City Bank. Jurassic City Bank? But that's the main bank in Jurassic City. Yeah, obviously. That's the main reason I robbed it. Well, we're blocked their path now, so move back. Hey, Captain, call the police. This guy's going to prison. Not on my watch. I'm getting away.
They threaten to call the police, and then he gets away again.
Yeah, and he's able to turn back to the land because there are no police waiting for him
I
on
know,
the land.
yeah. They're a bit too late. They should have called the police earlier, but
And that's even, it's continued even funnierly.
more funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Even funnierly in the next episode when the police do arrive. So we'll
Yeah.
come to that tomorrow if you're watching this on the day of release. Or
Exactly.
listening to it on your podcast platform of choice.
What else? So he goes in behind the chair.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, just in general, when the ladies are talking to the robber, because I play all three of them, I had to go from over here. This is for our YouTube viewers. I'm going behind the couch we filmed this on.
Yeah.
I'm pretending George. No,
Puppet.
I'm not going to pretend you're the puppet. Let's see.
This pillow is the robber.
Yeah, the camera's there. This is the robber. And then over here with the ladies.
Okay.
So that's what I had to do in terms of filming that. And I
Wow.
think that's where the episode wraps up. The robber gets away again.
It's
Foiled
another
again.
cliffhanger. All right. So some overall notes. It's more entertaining and original than part 2.
That's my opinion. What's your
Yes,
opinion?
I think this is like the chase. Yeah, it was just part 2 was just like filler, as you said already. Sorry about that drilling in the background. You're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, it was just about the chase. It was quite short, literally just about the chase.
Well, it wasn't actually the shortest episode. It's one of the longer episodes. I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's 3 minutes. And the next episode, it's only about 1 minute 50 something.
Oh,
I think.
okay. Well, I guess it is just purely about one scene in particular.
And in contrast to last time's sound effects from George, where he did the sound effects of the motorbike
Yeah.
and something else, I think. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, in this episode, I do the sound effects for the alarm and the speedboat, and they're not quite up to scratch. In comparison to your excellent.
Yeah.
Well, like, you're the Foley artist. Cool. Well, yeah, you just use your voice. You're not able to get. Like, we could have used this drill in the
Yeah, I know,
background for
yeah.
the speedboat.
Exactly, that would have been more accurate, but
Just came 5 years too late.
exactly. But yeah. So character tracking.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to our character. That's the end of the episode, and they're left on the boat, I guess.
Yeah. So Gertrudosaurus brings Fiona on the cruise to support friend.
Yeah, she is a supportive friend, and I've put friend in bold and block capitals because we've had an argument for the last few episodes that they're siblings.
Okay.
I don't think they're siblings.
Fiona gives us all the money, seeing the robber is really driving her mad. Yes, give us all the money.
That's what. Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing to say to someone. Give us all the money.
Yeah, Fiona's definitely mad about him,
It's over now. Give us all the money.
which is understandable because I'd say she's a bit surprised that the police haven't dealt with them in the last few days, and they still have to deal with it themselves.
If we'd have done this differently, we could have ended up with an Oscar-nominated movie.
Exactly.
With, the story of an old woman being frustrated with, competence. That seems like the sort of thing that'd go for an Oscar. Anyway, the robber, he's got the most power as a single dinosaur.
He can just take anything.
Walk into a bank all by himself, the biggest bank in the city.
We say that the ladies are still able to just tell anyone anything to do, and then they do it. Like they, I think they have equal amounts of power. But the robbers definitely got a good experience with crime.
Next in appearance order, we meet the narrator. I've called this person the narrator. He just says, "A few days later."
Yeah, the fillering guy, I guess.
Yeah.
The bank clerk, hey you, come back with all the money or something.
That's his only line. So what can you tell about his character from that?
No, nothing. He's just a side character that we kind of needed.
Did we even need him?
Not really. No, we could have done without him.
We can erase him from the canon.
Oh, poor guy. Motorbike and speedboat owner, same guy. Well,
He's acquired a blue hat.
He's quite a blue hat, so maybe it's a trend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe. Tour guide is collected.
Yeah, I say that because he's like not at all phased, like we said.
Yeah,
by
he's
the orders he's randomly given by 2 old women.
Exactly. T-Rex O'Toole, King of the Dinosaurs.
Yes, he was king of the dinosaurs.
Very late history that we'll get to very late on. And that is it for episode 3 of Jurassic.
One more thing I wanted to say about the characters. We skipped over what I wrote for the narrator. I think he might be the tour guide's brother.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is like a fan. You're like a fan theory. You're just a fan of this story.
Exactly. I had no part in it, but so they could be related in some way, but we don't really know exactly.
We can just say they're related. It doesn't matter. They're just like ours. Sure, the bank clerk can be related to them too.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone can be related to anyone.
Not the main characters. So.
Yeah, no. Side characters we all related, but yeah. Anything else?
No. Goodbye.
No. So tune in for episode 4 tomorrow, or if you've watched this after everything's come out, then you can just go watch it now. Jurassic City episode 4, the police chase. So now the police are finally getting involved in the 4th episode. Finally, about time. 3 episodes in. And
I think the police chase is one of the best episodes of the series.
Yeah.
So you've got something to look forward to coming out. You've got a good life. Right, tune in. Thanks for tuning in for this episode, and we will see you tomorrow or in the next episode. Goodbye. Thanks for listening to Stringing It Along.
This episode's notes were written by Alex.
And it was edited by George.
If you enjoyed the show, give us a positive rating on your podcast platform of preference.
Follow or subscribe to the show as well if you feel like being notified about new episodes.
If you're craving even more String It Along, you'll find a link to all our socials in the description.
Lastly, you can contact the show with thoughts on future videos being covered at stringingitalong@gmail.com.